Got the 300D into our workshop that we got back from the panel beaters yesterday. Bear in mind, this was a car that I bought a couple of months ago for stripping. It was one of two that we got. This one just ran nicely, and on a whim I thought, well, let's get the body done, and I've always wanted to do 124 in cactus green. So just waiting for the right donor. This one came along. I like the 300D. It runs really nicely. Done close to 600,000 Ks, but really runs beautifully. So well worth fixing it up. And it's the sort of thing I love driving. I love taking cars that were on their last legs and sort of giving them a bit of extra life. So this is not going to be for sale. It's going to be a car I drive. So I'm just going to go very quickly through what we're going to do while it's here in our workshop for the next week or so. Obviously, need beading like that, and the bumpers we're going to be changing. As a temporary thing yesterday, I put these Midas hubcaps on that we had lying in the workshop. But what we're going to be doing is putting on these alloys from a w124 Elegance. We're just getting them refurbished. They're going next week, and these will go on there. So I think that's going to look really nice. And then we're going to rip out this horrible grey interior. The interior is really knackered. The door cards were broken. The dash is cracked. The cubby hole's broken. Some of the electric windows work, some don't. The center console's all cracked. The steering wheel's worn out. The car's done a lot of mileage. So what we're going to be doing is we're ripping everything out of here, the whole grey interior, and we're putting in the beige interior from a low mileage 124 230E that I bought in 2 weeks ago. They've only done 145,000 Ks when the poor gentleman hits an island. So the seats are really in good condition. We're going to show them to you now. But certainly all of this, everything is going in, as well as the dashboard with the wood trim, the back speaker, every panel that's beige is going in, including the carpeting. So that's going to look really good. And then on top of that, we'll just go through the suspension, make sure that all the rubbers are done, probably get a couple of new shocks for the front. When we got this car, the shock was terrible in it. There was no resistance at all. In fact, we put a video up when we got it in. I'll show you here what the seats look like. Sorry. Here we go. So really nice seats, no tears, and I think it's going to look awesome in the car. But we'll do another video as we go along.